back into the swing of things.
It felt good. The game is pretty much exactly what I remember. The game is so fun when there are certain characters not on the screen. And I'm excited. yeah. No, this game is so good.
This is Nintendo
most
official
of the
stream.
time. Looks
This
like
is directly on their YouTube account as we speak. All right.
Oh, we got Jaeden versus Biggie.
Jaeden versus Biggie.
Okay.
Jaeden just recently at this tournament made a huge run with Xavier through doubles.
Okay.
And so, interestingly enough, the Isabelle wasn't cutting it too much when they were playing.
Sure.
However, Jaeden switched to Xavier Wii Fit, and then they just immediately brought it to game 5 after
That
they're
makes
down
sense. Isabelle as a doubles character does make sense to me as being kind of bad. It's lots of low damage hits. I feel like it doesn't really cut it in doubles.
Yeah.
But in singles, I feel like the character
It's
does
like
a lot
your
better.
trapping has to be like immaculate.
Yeah.
You have to be on like Jonas levels of like trap knowledge with your, like projectiles. And that's so hard to do, especially when you're Lloyd, you just get hit and then just taken out of equation, or DI'd and then just made a non-factor. But if you can make hard callouts like this, that's gonna be a really clean start.
One thing that never changes with Ultimate, we love jumping.
We love jumping.
We love jumping.
We have to. I can't stop jumping.
I feel like playing grounded and using moves like up tilt, up smash to kind of call out those jumps, stop people, I feel like is a very, very nice way to kind of frustrate a player and make them rethink their options. And R.O.B loves the air.
Speaking of though, it's a Biggie trying to get a hit in.
Yeah.
The goal of this game is to take stocks.
Getting Jaeden up to 95 and then taking a lot of damage, I don't know. Closing this stock out is seeming to be a struggle. No way to kind of force your way in through the wall of projectiles.
Are you seeing this immaculate Isabelle jab pressure though?
Oh!
Caught lacking. Even Biggie smiled a little bit. Like, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. Sometimes people drop shield.
Yeah. No. There's absolutely a reason behind it. Did it pay off? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Swing and a miss.
Oh, trying to do the call out, but the spot dodge was just fast enough to even get the up tilt afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of a matchup where I think it's hard to get experience, right? You don't play a lot of villagers. You don't play a lot of Isabelles.
You don't play a lot of the game.
You don't. Yeah.
Biggie notorious for not playing
Yeah,
Smash
that's
Brothers
true.
at the moment.
That's true. R.O.B.
However, Jaeden, actually, I'm kind of curious as to how frequent Jaden's been playing.
Yeah.
Because watching dubs, it was just like the same old, same old. Like they were just playing that good.
Definitely. I know Jaeden, there was a moment of time where they were focusing on other aspects of life and kind of took a break. But I mean, when your brother is Xavier, like you have probably one of the best practice partners in Oregon.
Yeah, when your family is just like someone who's just like on the national circuit.
Yeah.
One of the top
exactly.
Wii ever.
You're going to get pretty good practice. Yeah. Yeah, this last stock is looking kind of rough for Biggie.
I'm just like, I'm trying to like think of the way that like the stock just like it has just like an explosive moment, and just immediately ties it up. But we're not seeing that.
No, we're not going to see that.
And then just toss off the stage. Go next.
That you got smoked.
How was that? That was before that airtime.
Yeah.
And then I just
And then
quick layup. There we go. 1-0 for Jaeden.
I wonder if we're going to stay on the same stage or if we're a bit of a, looking like
No,
a
we definitely want
pick.
to change the scenery, I think. Now, if it's more platforms is what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, we're going to box a little more. We're playing a little more close quarters.
Keeps it a little close. I know those blast zones are a lot smaller, too, so R.O.B trying to kind of take those kills early. I mean, we saw Isabelle didn't really get to that high percent, but they were living a long time. It was very hard to close the distance.
But I think the long time mostly factored in just not getting the big hits.
Yeah.
Oh, but we got the blue R.O.B out now.
Do you have a R.O.B skin preference?
This one.
This one?
But I've always been a sucker for the dark blues in this game.
Okay.
I think they've all looked really good because it has like this like almost like clay kind of texture to it.
Yeah.
And I've always been about that.
Okay.
Like that's why I like a lot of the Bowser skins because it feels like
The Bowser ones are nice. Yeah, actually the Bowser skins look so good. This game looking a little bit more even, a little bit more slow pace to start. I mean, we're only 30 seconds in, but...
No, keeping it close all together is just kind of what you need to do, especially if you're willing to play the war of attrition.
Yeah.
And just start looking for the little bits here and there. Biggie getting a little bit more information to start trying to get those air combos going on.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're trading hits back and forth, that definitely favors R.O.B. I mean, he'll take those little trades all day.
Now, I didn't necessarily notice it. Does
Isabelle?
Oh! They're trying to.
I'm malding a little bit.
That's aerial combat.
Yeah, two characters very adept at playing on the edge of the screen, right? Like, both these characters can hang out there for a long time.
You can have a whole sequence over there. That's the crazy part.
I mean, not even just the recovery. They're both floaty. They both hang in the air for so long.
Yeah, because when I think of a giant robot, I think floaty.
Yeah, I think floaty.
Thank God for that.
Doing a little stalling. We love a little stalling.
Oh, all right, good confirm there to try and get up air. Interesting for the Lloyd timing too. But there we go. We got the quick scoop up. It's not going to be enough really good DI.
Yeah,
from Jaeden.
that's always tricky to read. Impressive to catch it at the last second. Jaeden taking their time, making it back to stage.
Excellent recovery from the neutral. Gets caught up with a down smash. We're going to charge up that gyra. We're going to play, we're going to play a little game. We're going to go to the corner. If anything, corner is Biggie's like home. That's the place to be.
Yeah.
Over here, playing this like center stage bullshit.
We don't
get that away from me. There we go. Down tilt, quick jab.
I think this is the first moment we've seen even a little bit of a lead throughout the set. Evened up pretty quickly, but again, like any sort of trading, nice for R.O.B, especially Isabelle. Tiny, super light.
I'm liking it. Biggie is trying to tempo control. I think that was a big difference earlier, because beforehand it felt like just kind of running into a lot of Jaeden's things, or like just trying to get into the hit zone for R.O.B and not necessarily thinking about the consequences thereafter. But now we're slowly grinding our way back in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, R.O.B can't even dodge most of the projectiles, right? Like, you're gonna get hit by a bunch of them.
At that point, don't even worry about it.
Do you think this matchup's even possible to get a JV4 in? As
Absolutely
R.O.B?
not.
Absolutely not. I don't think
not.
So. Yeah.
You do not get to have slingshot and then be like, guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get JV4.
Yeah.
I could just off the Halo plat bring that and then run off stage.
I feel like that makes this like a golden JV4 matchup. You know what I mean?
You're a real pro Smash player.
You know, like the Luigi ones on whoever. Like, I don't care if Luigi JV4 is Kazuya. That doesn't matter. If R.O.B, whoa, a little awkward.
What we down? Wait, what game was that? What game? Wait, hold on. What are we downloading? What?
I mean,
this is connected to the internet.
Seems like Jaeden's downloaded Biggie though.
Oh.
Update complete.
Immaculate. We here in the commentary game.
We're fast, you know?
Okay, no. Fair enough. That looked like one of those Disney games, too. That's like, that's why I'm like really curious. Like, who's playing like the Disney Sim life game?
You know, it's better than some alternatives I've seen.
Never go to the custom stage.
Never go to the custom stage list. You know who you are. Biggie hanging out in the airspace, taking his time a little bit.
All right, there we go. Quick little
we're jabbing?
Combo. Okay, doesn't get the reverse up tilt.
I think Isabelle's jab is one of the most interesting moves in the game. It's so unique.
It's so funny. I love it. Like, there was a point in time where Biggie was in the corner, and it was just, it's unbeatable.
Yep, it's unbeatable.
Literally unbeatable.
I mean, even the sound is demoralizing. Like, it's like a little toy hammer. There's nothing good about getting hit by that move.
Was I ever good at the game, you know? Was I ever meant to be good at the game? There we go. It's going to be a down throw.
Oh
my God.
Immaculate match.
Wait, hold up. Not the actual Uno reverse.
I think the air dodge down got called out by that up smash, too.
Ooh, good use of...
That up air, no DI in that. You're dead.
Yeah, no, that was lights out.
And I know Isabelle pays bills. She's got a full-time job.
Fully employed.
Fully employed.
Maybe the only actually employed character.
Yeah,
Bounty Hunter, a.k.a. Freeloader. Sorry, Samus.
Sorry, Samus.
Other ones are just animals.
Like Wario is not like employed. You don't think he's employed? Yeah, he's like a grifter.
A loot goblin.
Yeah, he's a loot goblin for sure. That fella grifting. He's got the gyro in hand. Let's see if we can make a little magic happen. 61%. You know, it is a little dangerous for Isabelle. Like, once you start getting to those darker red percents, you know, you hit a little 90, even triple digits. Ooh, you don't want that.
Oh my God, you see that recovery though from Biggie?
Yeah.
That was like actually really well timed.
I mean, to be honest, you're R.O.B. You played at 150 your whole life.
Oh yeah, this is where I've been. This is called the zone.
This is called the zone. Confirm, stop working at this point. Ooh!
That was double turnip too.
That was double
That's gonna
turnips.
be enough to do it.
I'm pretty sure it's
like
always
that game
double
too.
turnips.
Is it okay? Because I remember
Villagers changes.
Oh, but Isabelle's doesn't? Okay.
That's like consistency. Unemployed ass villager, yeah, his is random. You don't know how many turnips he's bringing to the
That
deck.
guy's the actual, like, the day trader.
Isabelle hits the farmer's market
yeah.
once a week. You know how many turnips she's bringing.
No, she's been about that.
Yep,
No,
she's been about that.
That should be one of the concluding sets for Wave A, though.
Okay.
Top 32. And now I believe we're going to start seeing some of our Wave B stuff going on.